Bogdanović throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanović is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Now here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
If I would have cut these on video or to cut these strings
One
up,
of his favorite moves right there, guys.
You already know I'm live streaming quick play right now.
Now here's Hicks. Guarded by Doncic. Bogdanović against Tatum. And Bogdanović kicks to Hayes. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hayes, no good. The Bulls have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Doncic with it. Hayes on him. And Doncic hits it to go.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Ivy passes to Hayes. Kicks it to Ivy. Another shot. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Hayes. 17 points in his last outing. That one misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Doncic with it. Hayes on him. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Bang, bang.
Tatum's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why.
Watch the ball movement on this
these
run.
good looks.
Stewart with the screen on
Clamps.
Doncic.
That's Clamp City. We're in Clamp City right now.
Now here's Ivy. He's covered by Leonard.
He breaking that.
Open. And again,
What
it's
I
the
say.
Pistons missing.
I can predict the
Last
future.
game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Thunder. Outside Tatum.
Hey!
In the first quarter. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And great camera
Look
work.
at the
Showing
score.
up
They call
on
it
the
timeout.
AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Livers is checked in. Bay comes in for Bogdanović. Alec Burks checked in for Ivy. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Hayes. 56 seconds left in the first. Burks with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Joseph the pass to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Doncic outside. Leonard on the wing. Duren pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Passes to Joseph. Here's Bay. And the foul called.
Why are you fouling, bro? What are you
That's
doing?
his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
20 seconds left to play in the first. Puts it up from 7, and Burks puts
Yo,
it in.
what? How did you make
Back down to
that?
single digits for the
Give us a
Pistons.
Luka Doncic.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Giannis, and it's
That's an
good
easy
off the
mid-range.
back
Come on.
rim and in.
Giannis can shoot
Giannis
middies.
has got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially.
No way, bro. This game is garbage.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close it.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no...
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Telling you, this game is doo-doo.
Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offense of Chicago?
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating.
Why was this with
what they're doing now.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
a whole new era.
We've got Sadiq Bey. Alec Burks is out there with Corey Joseph.
4.
Then it's Duran. And it's
That's
Livers
2.
in at the 4. That's
Go,
the
go,
group
go, go,
for Detroit right now.
Too easy. Too easy.
Tatum.
Oh, this is how
Come on, man.
aggressive Tatum is.
That's too easy. That's too easy.
And it's finished. It's light work.
The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never
Brick.
pull a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups. That's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings.
Green.
Become a top team
Let's
in this
go,
league.
boy.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter,
Great.
David Ulrich.
They keep on shooting threes. They keep on bricking them too.
Step back to his
Giannis.
attacking
What's it,
style.
Giannis?
Some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the
Step
game
back.
like he does.
Bang, bang.
Speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Doncic against Joseph. Now here's Bey. Defense right. Got him. Just fine. To shoot. Detroit, no good that time either.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Tatum. That one goes. Just count it. Tatum's got 14.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Driving inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me,
All right, I'm back.
that is a
We're gonna
great
continue
thing
this
for
stream.
league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Nerlens Noel checks in for Duran. And Ivy subbed in for Burks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Hayes. Guarded by Doncic. And Hayes kicks to Bay. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hayes. Halt the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. And here's Bogdanovich. The pass to Ivy. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. With a pause in the action, let's show you best from the line last season. The Bulls third.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Hayes. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Chicago.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Ivy passes to Bay. Noel, a screen on Giannis. Bay with it. Now defended by Embiid. Bay, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Giannis against Bay. Doncic outside. Back to Giannis. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Chicago.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ivy dishes to Hayes. Puts up a 3. And no good that time. That shot, no good. And so it's the... Thank you, David, for that interview.
Two guys clearly battling for the spot.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Detroit. And that's a halftime.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Luka Doncic. Embiid is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over. And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Ivy with the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
In looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
Lets it fly. Another one falls for Chicago.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Hayes the pass to Ivy. There's the pick. Nice D from Doncic. Chicago has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Antetokounmpo passes to Embiid. No good that time.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Ivy kicks to Hayes. Pass to Ivy. And there's the drive. And Duren slams it in.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Hayes, guarded by Doncic. Hayes with it. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Duren. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 28 points a game, 8 assists and 9 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Buries it from 3-point range. Leonard's got 7 points.
They're great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to Duren.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He kicks to Burks. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Tatum. For the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
The defense a step slow, you can see the results.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Detroit. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Knox looking to end the run. Great D that time from Tatum. Chicago has gotten all 4 of the 3-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Burks looking around. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, defensively, Embiid can take over a game with his reach. Big block from him there.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Detroit. Bay comes in for Isaiah Stewart. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bulls have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Back to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Doncic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Joseph, and again it's the Pistons missing. For Chicago, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Chicago. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the right person. All right? Get it from side to side. Don't force it.
I think you can tell he wants his guys to work harder specifically in how they pass the ball.
I mean, it's just basic basketball. When you swing the ball around, the floor is going to open up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. You've got Diallo, also Corey Joseph out there. Nerlens Noel is out there with Knox. And it's Livers in at the power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Embiid from outside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Leonard. The 3 from Tatum. Buries the long-range jumper. Tatum's got 20 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor. And getting them up.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Diallo finds Joseph. There's the triple. It's all in by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Noel, a screen on Embiid, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Joseph to stop the run, going inside, and that's 2 points on the layup. Joseph's got his first bucket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The 3 from Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Joseph. Passes it to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Right side, Leonard. The 3 from Tatum. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. Here's Diallo. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Tatum drives in, makes it off the glass. Tatum's got 31 points.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle, puts the ball on the floor, uses his length to finish.
Back to Joseph. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
And his play making is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
52 seconds left in the game. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard, beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Delivers the pass to Noel, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Burks, he's checked in for Detroit. Smooth sailing for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Another 3 for Chicago.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Play